And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Atlanta, they still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And you know, for the Mavericks, they got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Now a look at Dallas' starting lineup. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Smith. And it's Flag in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, the post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Alexander Walker in at shooting guard and Reza Shea at the small forward. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. Stan, you and I were just talking. The scorekeepers are going to be busy tonight trying to keep up with all the back and forth. 2 powerhouse offenses going at it head-to-head tonight.
You got that right, Kevin. One very important focal point to call out, transition. You know you're going to get scored on, but you got to push the ball back the other way and find some easy buckets of your own on the right.
And the shot goes down. Now Smith. Pass the Flag. Krills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now Reza Shea. Right side Porzingis hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
A multi-level scorer. Porzingis can find a shot in any area on the floor.
Smith outside. Floats it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And with his length and athleticism, Davis is a constant lob threat.
Here's Young, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. A 3-ball, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Shot from the wing. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. DiVincenzo against Young. Porzingis inside. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And that one drops. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Nice work by Young. He can be a pest.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Here's Johnson after the made shot from Smith. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. Shot's good by Alexander Walker.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
For Dallas, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Nice shot by Smith.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Young finds Reza Shea. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. One of the toughest teams for certain this season. They've hit the 60-win mark.
And fantastic team play. They've been very fortunate with good help along the way, adapting to everything that's been thrown at them. This group is a top contender, no doubt, for a deep playoff run.
Here's Young, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team. Yeah, and you know, Young gets to the line as much as any small guard.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Alexander Walker passes to Young. To Porzingis. Shoots over Lively. The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
No, especially with the seasons they were having. They were both top teams.
The Hawks trail by 8. And here's Young. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Outside, Porzingis. Shoots over Lively. On the money with the shot from the left block. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night. Now, here is Smith. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Hawks have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Alexander Walker passes to Porzingis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 6 points for Porzingis. Mavericks leading by 6. Smith outside. Lets the 3 fly. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. To the paint, here's Davis, and he hammers that one right down into the face of Jalen Johnson.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Mavericks making the shot. Johnson, a wide open look, nailed from three-point land.
Johnson letting it fly in a hurry.
Smith outside. Pass to Flag. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Flag's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Completely new group on the floor. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Jones checked in for Jarek Lively. Aaron Gordon comes in for Davis. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Flag. And it's Hardy in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Newell. Last game he had 10 points. Pass to Bufkin. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
And he makes that one.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Brown. Here's Okongwu. Here's Buffkin. Drills it from outside.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Mavericks leading by 10. Smith outside. Gordon with the screen for Smith. Lob pass to Gordon. Blows the alley-oop jam. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. They set the pick. Again, the Hawks score.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He finished with 67 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight. Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Buffkin. Here's Brown. On the 3 off target. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Boston Celtics. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Smith outside. Gordon with a screen on Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
8 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Rizachet. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And stolen by Okongwu. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, DeRozan out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then there's Hardy, and it's Smith in at the 2. Here's Rizachet. Last game we saw him score 13. Here's Newell. Shot clock at 5, and that one's good. Rizachet.
Well, defenses are going to try to bump Rizachet around, but he's used to that style of play.
Back to Smith. To the middle, trying to find Martin. He's got it now. And finished off by Martin.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Smith outside. Fades and shoots. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Buffkin. He's got 5. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. And it's Smith.
Oh, whoa! That's just unfair.
You could see he was setting that up the minute he got his hands on the ball.
Well, you got to know what you're doing if you're going to do it, if you're going to try that, right? Oh, wow.
That was sensational. And you got to love seeing a guy having fun out there. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Trae Young, he's checked in for Christian Brown. And Dallas also making a switch. Flag is checked in for Caleb Martin. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Smith with it. He's got 20. Inside. And Flag throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 11. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Here's Flag. 8 points for him. Down low. And Flag throws it down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing. You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
Dallas leading by 10. Smith outside. To the inside. And Flag throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. It's Young on the wing. He's got 6. Buffkin offline with his 3. The Mavericks have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, he's an above-the-rim athlete. Gordon on the attack.
The Hawks trail by 14. Now Young. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control it.
Oh, look out! Goodness, that is an outstanding finish.
Oh, my. You might get in trouble if you blow that. He nailed it.
He did, didn't he? It's worth the risk when the payoff is so good.
Well, from a coaching standpoint, I'm obligated to say, what's wrong with just a simple layup? But that was nice.
Clock at 6. Okongwu with a screen on Smith. A three-pointer is right on target. Hopkins got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Hawks. Mavericks leading by 13. Here's Smith. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Smith's got 11 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Young. He's got 6. To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Buffkin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So for the Hawks, Porzingis is checked in for Okongwu. Jalen Johnson comes in for Newell. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Riza. And then for Dallas, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Davis comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Hardy. Both shots good from the stripe. Mavericks leading by 13. In the corner, it's flat. Now, here is Smith. 24 points for him. Lively, that's good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Alexander Walker. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Down low, here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Young with the ball. He's got 6. Alexander Walker on the wing. Atlanta again missing.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Smith. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Smith's got 26 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Bufkin over Smith, and the rejection by Smith. The finish. Oh, man! Wow! Smith. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Bufkin, no good.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And the shot goes in.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Champ.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Porzingis with a screen on Smith. Atlanta again missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, thanks a lot. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays." Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And that one misses. And it's the Hawks' ball. To end the run, Bufkin. And it's flagged with the rebound.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Nice shot by Smith.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Young. This one for three. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Crisp mechanics of Young on display there. A guy who has his shot down cold.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the middle. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Lob pass to Porzingis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
They put the ball in the air, and all Porzingis has to do is hop up and get it. Nicely done.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Dallas, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. I don't want to
Come on. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Mavericks.
On the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
They're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
2.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Young. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now Smith. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, during his time in the league, DiVincenzo has spent a lot of time in the corner. He's very comfortable there.
Young finds Reza Shea. Johnson for 3. He can't get it to go.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Back to Smith. To the paint. Wants to get it to Lively and does.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Here's Reza Shea. He has 5. Back to Young. Porzingis with a screen on DiVincenzo. The three. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Smith against Young. Inside. Here's Davis. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches, looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Johnson outside. Pass to Young to stop the run. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. And finished off by Lively.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Atlanta's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Young outside. Porzingis inside. Lively's there.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Davis. Dallas moving the ball around. For 3, Smith. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 33 points for Smith.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Mavs.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Smith outside. And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Davis. Johnson kicks to Young. Off target with his 3.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Lively. And Dallas again with the bucket.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Alexander Walker with the ball. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Shot from free throw range. That one goes in. Alexander Walker's got 8.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting it.
Smith outside. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the triple. Smith's got 36.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Here's Young. Rizachet wide open. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lively, that's good. Lively's got 22.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Rizachet. Johnson surveying the floor. Young with no one around. And a miss there on the triple.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Yep, that one goes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Out to the wing. They need this. Porzingis can't hit.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option next.
Smith outside. Here's Davis, and it's Dallas with another.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Pass to Rizachet. Johnson sets the screen for Rizachet. And the three ball is good. Rizachet's got 8 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Good. And that's 38 points for Smith.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now Rizachet, 8 points for him. Porzingis finds Young. Back to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. The Trae. And it's Rizachet missing. Dallas has gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Young outside. Porzingis with a screen on DiVincenzo. Young's shot is off.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Nice shot by Smith.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Atlanta's shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Young, no good.
And he's still scoreless in this quarter. And at this point, they can use every point they can get.
Here's Smith, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Porzingis with a screen on DiVincenzo. Young from outside, drops in the Trae. Young's got 12.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
To the inside, here's Lively, and finished off by Lively.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break, getting the shots they want and converting them.
Johnson outside. Rizachet in the corner. The good-looking shot from the wing. 10 points for him. Here's Smith, and he has 42. Shoots over Alexander Walker, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 44 points for Smith.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Alexander Walker. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Shoots a fader and another basket for Dallas.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Jones is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Smith. And it's Hardy in at the point. Sinks the triple.
Well, DeRozan's a threat from anywhere on the floor, attacking the basket or knocking down the 3.
And the Hawks with possession here. To the wing on the left. Here's Buffkin. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Brown against Smith. Pass to Gordon. Some nice passing here by Dallas. On the wing, DeRozan. And it's Dallas with another.
Often DeRozan attacks in motion, but he clearly can spot up as well.
Brown, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Buffkin. Back to Okongwu. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, this is why you really got to hit Okongwu if you're going to foul him, or else he'll just power right through.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had two guys who shot the ball well from three and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the three. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the three, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
The Mavericks have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
Pass to Rizichet. Three-pointer. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside DeRozan. And here's Smith. Back to DeRozan from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. DeRozan's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Dallas.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Buffkin. And that's good off the glass that time.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Now, here is Smith. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Buffkin. Okongwu a screen. Pulls it up. And again, it's Atlanta.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Smith outside. Pass to DeRozan. Lots of room. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
The Hawks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Buffkin. Stolen by Jones. Here's Gordon. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Pass to Rizichet. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Here's Buffkin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Buffkin's got 22.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks. and he's taking advantage.
Oh, how about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible.
Filthy, guys. Just filthy.
Man, you said it, GA.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about the practice hours that went into that could have gone into something else.
Here's Rizachet. DeRozan defending. Here's Buffkin. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Outside DeRozan. From outside the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Rizachet. They grab their own miss. Here's Buffkin. Buries the long-range jumper. 25 points in the game.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Smith kicks to DeRozan. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Smith. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Pass to Rizachet. From past the arc. Rebound by Smith.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And that one, good.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Pass to Buffkin. Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those. Yeah, they've had their hands full with DeRozan. He is scary when he gets it going.
The Hawks shooting at 46%, making some buckets.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Smith.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Pass to Okongwu, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Good.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. So long, everyone.